Today on the channel, this unboxing's gonna be bananas with the Figura Obscura Mythic Legion's 4 Horsemen Monkey King.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Mythic Legions unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we've got the Monkey King Figura Obscura. But for all your Mythic Legion needs that aren't Figura Obscura, make sure you're hitting up Big Bad Toy Store. Use the link in the description down below. And now we're back to another Figura Obscura Mythic Legions figure. We've had quite a few of these over the last couple of years, as we had the Headless Horseman, we had Krampus, of course, Santa Claus, wasn't he a Figura Obscura as well, if I'm not mistaken? So we've had a few of these, and this one's a little bit of a left turn, at least for me, and my knowledge of the character, as this is the Monkey King, which is apparently a tale as old as time, as some may say. I guess it's a Chinese folklore, folk tale, whatever you want to call it, mystery, legend, who knows. But it is a thing a lot of people do know about. Myself, I've never heard of the character ever before, but you guys know me. I love monkeys from chimpanzee to chimpanzee. Yes, I do. I'm a monkey man out there. Love some Planet of the Apes. Love the Gorilla Grods. Love the King Kongs. Love the hairy bipedal creatures. So this is right in my wheelhouse, so I had to pull the trigger on this one. And as usual, with these Figura Obscura characters, they go up for pre-order for like a day. There's 2 different options to hit everybody across the world, and that's basically it. But we have seen these re-released in the past. Wouldn't be shocked to see this re-released in the future. We'll see what happens from there. But we do know what happens next here on the channel is we're going to take a look at this packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's take a look at the old Monkey King right here. And the Monkey King, Sun Wukong, hopefully I pronounced that right, the Monkey King. So an interesting one, definitely interesting, but beautiful deluxe packaging on this bad boy right here. Look at that, wraparound packaging. Here for that all day long. Looking really, really nice. Some beautiful artwork going on. Very bookshelf-like. It looks like it could be a book, something like that. On the back, we've got War and Peace, literally back there. Look at that blurb. That's an all-timer in the blurb department. You guys know me. I love a good blurb. That's an all-timer blurb. So I'll put it up on the screen. You can pause it if you want to. Not going to read all that to you guys here, but it is the story of the Monkey King, how he became the Monkey King, and so forth right there. But we do know with these packaging design, very cool, as the power of magnets compels us, as it is very magnetic here. You remove this box right here, and you get a beautiful backdrop. You can display this as a background. Very, very cool there. But how about that background looking really, really nice for the old Monkey King? Of course, I'm saving all the packaging on this bad boy here. Going to put that off to the side right now. As we dive into Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. You got the big window packaging there, looking really, really nice. Packaging nice throughout. Really A+ packaging throughout on a lot of the Mythic Legion stuff. There's no doubt about it here. You got his horse friend there that he teamed up with. His pig man that he teamed up with as well. It's all in the story in the back. And then you get a little bit of that background there. He was in prison for many years. Oh, just, it's like the story of Planet of the Apes, way before Planet of the Apes, of course. But let's get him out of the package. Going to be trying to be as gentle as I possibly can with the packaging here. But we're going to see what's going on. We're going to see what all the fuss is about. Nice background once again going on there, looking like something out of like Lord of the Rings or something like that. Who knows? See you later off to the side. Get a little note. Oh, got a note in here. Is it a note from the Monkey King? Oh, it says, "Dear Sir, I hope you enjoy this figure of me. I am trapped in a Buddhist temple." What? No, it doesn't say that. It says, "Heat up the holes." Oh, you got to heat up his hole in the crown with either a hairdryer or hot water. Then carefully insert the feathers. Oh boy, sounds complicated right off the bat. So looks like if I'm going to insert those feathers, I'm going to have to get the hairdryer involved. Of course, silica packet. Oh, one of my favorite things. Great seasoning right there. And then what do we got going on over here? Oh no. Joints on Mythic Legion figures become tight after production. When posing Mythic Legion figures for the first time, especially during cold weather, it's recommended to heat them up, basically, is what it says there. I think that's kind of a PSA they like to throw in there every single time. So we do get that going on. Now we do get 2 plastic prisons here. We get all kinds of accessories here for the old Monkey King staff. We get a pair of sneakers, because he's sneaking around, of course. A scroll, an extra head, some feathers they were talking about. So we get all that in the old plastic prison. Looking pretty good right there. I'm going to pop all this stuff out. We'll take a look at it. It looks like a lot of different stuff in here. All kinds of weapons for the old Monkey King himself. Doing Monkey King things, really, at the end of the day. That's kind of the way it goes, as we do know. And can I get it all out? There's 1. There's 2. Last one. Last one. Come on, there it is. All right, off to the side. Gentle. See you later. Now we get the old main event. He's got twist ties all over him, but we got another Monkey King. Jeez. 4 heads with this Monkey King. They are not messing around at all. They want this Monkey King to have the coolest head ever. It looks like he's got a cape going on here. Cape season riding again, even in the monkeys. Man, I'm here for this. There's a lot going on here. Let me bust this out. Extra hands. Got to have those. Whoa, knocking the hands all over the place. And the Monkey King is coming. He's coming to play. He's coming to fight. He's coming to be the king of the monkeys, really, at the end of the day. All right, cut that there. Always scared I'm going to cut like the cloth or something. That's all you need to do is cut that cloth cape, and oh boy, that's going to be a bad day at the office. That'll be a bad day. There it is, off to the side. Once again, see you later. And see you later in the garbage right off screen right there. All right, let's dive in here. Let's really dive in. Let's really dissect this and dive into these accessories here. Now, the Monkey King comes with 2 gripping hands. Unfortunately, no Fist of Fury. This is a monkey that doesn't throw fists, apparently. But we do have that. We got some kind of nice simian paws here, like he's reaching out. He's reaching out, touching you, touching me, something like that. But he does have that going on, kind of reach out hands. Reminds me of King Kong a little bit there is what that reminds me of. But looking really good like that. And then you got 2 more gripping hands here with the up and down hinge on this one. So I guess choose your own hinged adventures. But you got to have the gripping hands. He's got a lot of accessories going on. You're going to need that, no doubt about it. Oh, we got a tail. Look at this. A monkey, they got to have their tail, and you stick it back there. My experience with Mythic Legions, you got to heat this thing up to get this tail in here. But I guess I didn't think about it. But, of course, monkey's got a tail, and he's got a long brown tail right here. Very cool that is actually bendy wire, so you can get all kinds of movement out of that tail. That does work for me. I like that a whole lot. You got a little decor up top here with the old button there that they'll put in the back there. But very good. You got a tail for the old Monkey King. I'm here for that as well. And then really getting crazy with this Monkey King. I guess he's got slippers, shoes, whatever you want to call him right here. But he's got some purple sneakers. We're going to call them sneakers. Nice design on the bottom as well on these. Just very, very cool looking. Very different. You don't really think of monkeys wearing shoes. But man, the Monkey King, he's a wild card. He's a wild card at the end of the day. So we do get those. That's a pretty cool extra attachment there. I'm here for that. Then we get these 2 feathers they talked about. We do have the crown head right here. So he does have a head that has a crown on it. Got 2 pegs on the top. Sounds like you got to heat those up, but you can't put the feathers on the very top of this one. Definitely makes sense. We'll talk about this head a little bit more. But these are big old feathers here. The peacock feathers. I'm not exactly sure what they are, but definitely very majestic looking is what they are with that teal and black color here. Got 2 of them, of course. Looking really nice to really make an ornate Monkey King, really, at the end of the day. Then we get this flower peach. I'm not sure exactly. I think it was on the back of the story, but I think he ate this or something like that. I don't know, but it is a little bit of a fruit, a mystical, magical fruit from China. Sure, why not? Be careful with that, of course. Then we get, I don't know what this is. This is like a lantern maybe. I don't know, but it is a piece to the puzzle here. And then we get 2 different scrolls going on. That's what I assume these are. They look like a scroll at least. Could be wrong once again. You got one with kind of some fringe at the ends, and you got one that's just straight up regular, got a little jewel on it. Is what it is at the end of the day, another accessory. And then we got his magical weapon. Of course, Monkey's wielding the weapons, and he's got a little staff here, and he's doing some of that kind of stuff, and bam, putting it back in here. He's ready to go. Man, he's ready right there. So we do have this. Nice gold tips on the end, black in the middle. Definitely a weapon. There you go. A Monkey King ready to throw down if he needs to. If you need to defend the Monkey Kingdom, he's ready to go. Now we're going to get into the heads here. Man, we got a lot of heads. We're going to look at this first one out of the package here. a very stoic, angry head here. This reminds me really, once again, it all goes back to Planet of the Apes for me. Big Planet of the Apes guy. But he definitely has that stoic Planet of the Apes-like look to his face. Looking kind of just angry. You can see a lot of personality in the eyes. Very stoic throughout, but the eyes, they tell you something's up. This guy's mad. He might snap. And you know those monkeys? You ever go to the zoo or something? They're all playing around, happy, and then they kind of give you that eye stare. And then all of a sudden, the next thing you know, BAM! They jump right at you in the cage, or they throw some feces at you or something. That's kind of what this Monkey King looks like he's about ready to do here. But definitely good. Love the ruffling of the fur throughout. He's got a little crown action going on, a wave to his hair, 2 ears sticking out on the side. Definitely all day long, you know this is a monkey. Maybe not a Monkey King, but you know this is like a chimpanzee of some kind here. Looking really, really nice. It does look really nice. There's no doubt about it. The second head we got here, does it got a hinged jaw? Oh, I thought it would have a hinged jaw. It does not. But it is the angry Monkey King. This is the one that gives you the bow. Snaps right at you. He's got his mouth wide open, got the big teeth going out. This is a Monkey King that's ready to fight. He's ready to defend his kingdom at the end of the day. So a very nice looking one right there. I'm here for that. Then we get these two faces, 1 and 2. It has 1 and 2 on the back. And I guess we'll look at 1 first here. But interesting, he's got the monkey face paint on. This is, of course, during his pro wrestling time. I am sure the Monkey King was also a pro wrestler. Very affected and taken aback with the Legion of Doom, Demolition, and, of course, the Ultimate Warrior. So he put some face paint on. Makes all the sense in the world. Somebody can fact check that in your Monkey King story, but I think it's right. I wouldn't do it. But definitely looks good. You got the white and the red and the black paint going on. Some yellow to the eyes, and, of course, the fur all over. Looks like it's just a faceplate, so you must be able to just pop these faceplates off. There it is. The Monkey King, the faceless Monkey King right here. But you just pop those on. Love that going on. Man, that is cool. That is really cool. And it really does pop. It looks so much better on the face, believe it or not. It looks better on there, and it really pops with the rest of the outfit the Monkey King's got going on right here. And then we get another faceplate here that you can pop on. Just as cool, but you got the open mouth, the angry mouth. So really, choose your own head adventure here. You hardcore Monkey King fans, you need 4 of these loose and 1 in card. That's what you need if you're a hardcore Monkey King fan. But we're going to put the regular face back on him here. But man, I'm here for it. I like all these faces. It's going to be a very tough choice for me what face to choose with this Monkey King. Sometimes you get too many faces, too many heads with our action figures, and it makes the choice too tough. It's like, I don't want this many options. It seems just absolutely crazy. But man, here we are. Here we are today in this new world, this new action figure world we're living in. All right, so now we get the Monkey King here, and he is definitely looking like a monkey in a suit, and it looks very Chinese. I don't know, it just reminds me of that. You get the big Chinese dragon kind of logo there in the chest. You get it on the side of both shoulders here. You got kind of, almost looks like samurai, but Japanese is samurai, I believe. But you got kind of samurai guarding on him, some armor, I guess is what we would call it. You got those on the forearms. The whole chest has armor. He's got like a chainmail throughout, so it looks very interesting. He does have shin guards going on like a young Terry Steinbach. Of course, Oakland A's legend Terry Steinbach. Terry, shout out to you. Got some of those going on. Once again, you kind of got those dragon-like faces. I don't even know if they're dragons, but definitely very ornate, very regal, very royal is kind of what this feels like to me. Definitely looking really good. And then he's got kind of these sashes going on in the front. Is there a bendy wire in these? No, not... Yeah, I think there might be a slight bendy wire in them. So you can move these around however you want them to be. Very interesting. Feels like it would get in the way of things, but I guess not. But it is there, looking really nice. And then on the back, you got a little, I was going to say cape, but it's like a scarf. I don't know what you would exactly call this here, but a little scarf action in the back, a nice red to it. First class soft goods on this thing as well. Very high detail, very nice on these. Then he's got a plug in his back here, got a spot. I don't see anything for a backpack or anything like that, but he does have something. I'm sure that is probably because of reuse over the years from Mythic Legions. Something else there. He's got some jewelry over the top of him as well, kind of some necklaces going on in the white, the purple, and green. Looks like he's ready for Mardi Gras or something. Who knows with this Monkey King? He's all over the place, really, at the end of the day. Got forearm guards on him as well. Just definitely an all-around really, really cool figure right here. And man, the joints are very tight. And like they always say, you should probably heat these bad boys up, but his arms will go all the way around, but you are limited by those shoulder guards, so not a ton of movement right there. You do get the single jointed elbow right there, and I think you get side to side at the forearm, hands back, forth, side to side. Big old hands on him, and the hands, of course, are going to be removable there. You do get a waist articulation, head's removable, head back, forth, side to side. A lot of different monkey poses if you need him to be. His leg will go forward, but there's a lot to move around in this guy. Legs back and forth, single jointed knees, back and forth at the knee as well, back and forth, side to side, up and down on the big old ape primate feet there, looking really good. Definitely looking like a King Kong's like feet here on this one. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? It's always a good litmus test, as we know. Oh, does he fit? Oh, he does fit. There you go. So you can stick your Monkey King on a ringside collectible stand. Make sure you get the Mattel stands, as I always do say right here. But man, oh man, definitely interesting here. There is a lot going on. I mean, it takes a while to really digest everything that's going on with this figure. There is so much all over this guy. And that's definitely interesting. Definitely going to be hard for me to choose which head to use for this one. I'm kind of leaning towards one of the face paint ones. But man, the one with the screaming mouth, with the big feathers going out, ooh, that could be the one to go as well. I'm not exactly sure, but man, he does look cool. Definitely looks interesting. And it's one of those figures, of course, you put with your Mythic Legends. He fits in there. You could put him with your Masters of the Universe, like a lot of other Mythic Legion figures. Put him with your Masters of the Universe figures, kind of gets into that society a little bit. You can put it with your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle-like movie characters if you wanted to. Maybe he's a descendant of somebody, or another character you want to build into that, because it would scale with those pretty well. Not really Marvel Legends, not really your wrestling, things like that, but a lot of these Mythic Legion figures are very versatile, and I would love to buy more Mythic Legion figures. There's only so much money to go around is the problem there. So I dabble, as you guys know. I pick up ones that interest me, ones that I think fit in. A lot of them are He-Man inspired ones, of course, you've seen on the channel here. But this Monkey King is one of those ones that I could not pass up, and that's kind of how the Figura Obscura line has been. I am very hopeful in one of these upcoming ones. They do give us a Sasquatch or a Bigfoot. I think that would just be absolutely killer. Give me a big Bigfoot character in the Mythic Legion style. Man, I'll buy two. I'll buy two, and I'll buy two more on Sunday. There you go. How about that one there? But the Monkey King, I wasn't sure what to expect. Like I said, I have no knowledge of the character. It's something I am not familiar with until now. But man, I am glad I picked this one up. Very, very cool. Very fun. Definitely going to take some time figuring out the way I want to go with this one. But definitely worth the money at the end of the day. Maybe the deepest cut. I wouldn't even say maybe. I'd say as far as the Figura Obscuras go, it is the deepest cut so far. Not sure how it's sold as far as numbers, or how many numbers were made of this one compared to the Headless Horseman, for example. But I guess that'll come out eventually once you see kind of the aftermarket, things like that. But at the end of the day, a very, very fun figure, a very cool figure, and definitely something different. And I can recommend this one. So let me know in the comments down below, though, your thoughts on the old Monkey King himself. Were you familiar with the story here? Is this new to you like it is to me? Let me know in the comments down below, and let me know if you picked this one up or not. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day, and then some. And we got even more content for you on the Patreon, including early access to videos like this, bonus content, exclusive content, giveaways, Q&As, pizza reviews, dog stuff, all kinds of stuff going on the old Patreon channel, including a murder. Yes, a murder. It was sad times. Story over there on the old Patreon. But, of course, Patreon, best way to support the channel. And you can also support the channel, ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget to hit me up on social media. SirPaul64 on Twitter. Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for the Monkey King, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.